Well, good morning. We had an adult female Cooper hawk come into the Geo-dome for breakfast. She had a little snack earlier because she relieved herself. You see, she got a little bulge in her crop. Anyway, she's made several passes. She hasn't figured out how to go in yet, but there's a varied thrush in there she wants. And about 3 or 4 of the Oregon juncos. But we were having breakfast, and saw a white flash out of the corner of my eye, and I came over and she was on the side of the cage, and then ran around, flew around a couple of times already. So we've been waiting for her to figure out how to go in. When she does that, we'll pick some more movies. It was snowing just a little bit ago, about 32 degrees. It's November the 16th, and it's fairly chilly out there. But the birds are feeding in the cage. This was our recovery pen for our homing pigeons, and now we use it as a bird feeder. One time it was a chicken pen, but anyway, we still feed the birds in there. They go in, and she's going to go in that hole, I hope. She goes straight down in. Now we got her. I've never seen one go in there. There's a hole right in the middle. She drops down through there. She's got it. She's also got a perch on the other. There she goes. She's inside. Concerned about getting away with the bird, but she'll find the way out later. Pretty soon she'll eat the bird, and then she'll go out. But she's just trying to figure out what to do here. This is coming in crisp. There she's facing us. Got her varied thrush in her foot, so. But this is our Geo-dome. This is our recovery pen for our homing pigeons. And we've had pigeons in there also. Now you can see the varied thrush. And it works really good for feeding the birds. And every once in a while we'll have this happen. The Cooper hawk will come by and get in the Geo-dome and catch something to eat, and we get to make a movie of it. Oh yeah, now she's tearing into it. She's decided this is time for her snack. It was kind of funny because there was like 6 Oregon juncos and this bird there, and about 3 of the juncos got away, but she hung in there because she seen this was a big prize, and she went right through the center top hole down in and got it. So that was the first time we could see them do that. But you can see the size of the bird. And again, this is a varied thrush she caught. It's going to make a very good meal for her, and she's just now getting right into it. She's plucking the feathers, and this is going to be her breakfast. She came here about 8:15, and she's been here 45 minutes to an hour now, getting close to an hour. So she decided, well, it's time for me to have my snack. Now you can see her long tail and her short wings. That's an accipiter. They fly through the woods and catch other birds, and they're designed for catching exactly what she did here. The Oregon juncos and the varied thrush, they're good for quail. They can even catch a hen pheasant. They're a good hunter. But we did a nest series for the past 2 years on nesting coopers on the Seuss Creek in Renton, Washington. So if you go on YouTube and just type in RHM, Seuss Creek, that'd be SOOSCR period, you'll get about 500 movies on the nesting of the Cooper hawk. We got wonderful movies of the youngsters and the mama flying in and out and feeding them, and the parents. So it's worth seeing. It's a very good series, and there's about 500 movies on the Seuss Creek Cooper. Just type in RHM SOOSCR period. You have your choice of about 500 movies. All right, well, look at this gal chowing down. Has beautiful yellow legs and yellow eyes. Now her eyes will turn blood red when she gets older, so she's not totally mature, but she is a mated bird, and she could be a 3-year-old bird, I would think, or maybe a little less. But anyway, the eyes get redder as they get older, so. And she's a very handsome bird, very good looking. She's got the white covert feathers there, and you can see her feet. And see how big she is in relationship to this varied thrush. And this is going to make a fantastic movie of her feeding. Our lighting is really good, and her head's just bobbing up and down, just having a good time here. Like I said before, we watched her for quite a while. We were having breakfast, saw her out of the corner of my eye, flashed by, and then she was on the cage, and then she went around several times, and 3 or 4 juncos got out, but she kept watching this varied thrush in there. That's what she wanted. And right in the center on the top, there's an entrance, and she popped down through that. So we're all excited about that. She's a wonderful bird, and she's chowing down now, and her meal of choice right now is the varied thrush. And I never get to see this many times, and it's just so exciting because you just see a flash, and it happens so fast. And of course, we happened to be home at the time. We got our camcorder out. We're using a Sony with a 7 extended zoom, so it's very clear, coming in because it's just a cloudy day. And like I said, it's about 32 degrees out, and just a perfect day. And now she's having herself a little lunch, a little windy. You can see the breeze blowing. And this is a migratory bird. We're high on the ridge here. My home is right above the Cedar River and ravine, and I'm high up on the southern side, and they fly along here. It's kind of a little migratory route, and they'll see these birds here feeding at my place, and zoom, in they come. So this is just a wonderful day to be making a movie of adult female Cooper hawk having her breakfast. We got to see her routine, and how she looks at the bird, studies the situation, and figured out how to get in here and catch herself something to eat. So we're all excited about it. Well, she's going to try to fly again, I think. Yeah.